Hey there, everybody. How you doing? My name is Nakimbe Baobab, and today what I want to do is introduce you to the SOLD system, S-O-L-D, which stands for Strategic Organic Leads on Demand, which is basically a 12-step strategy for you to attract and get high quality pre-qualified leads for free without wasting a whole bunch of money on expensive underperforming ads. All right, so basically, this is based on something called demand generation, which is similar to lead generation, except that it's lead generation 2.0. It's lead generation evolved, meaning up until this point, if you wanted to get customers or clients online and you were trying to generate leads and attention online, you may have been going about it in a very sort of scattered, siloed, sort of segregated way. Therefore, all of these different things that you're doing, they're not working together. They're not synchronistic. They're not working in synergy with each other, and they're not creating synergy. And that's why you never really gain any marketing momentum, which makes it really hard to attain success. What the soul system does is it takes lead generation, like I said, it's the evolution of lead generation, it's lead generation 2.0, and it focuses on demand generation. Now, if you take a look at what lead generation is, a lot of people sort of look at it as a funnel, right? You get a lot of attention, a lot of people interested coming in, and then you nurture them through your system, and then some people will drop off along the way, no money, no time, a competitor, distraction, whatever. And then only a few of those leads will actually turn into customers and clients. And typically in the cold market, you're looking anywhere at less than 1% conversion. Sometimes you're looking at about 1% conversion, and if you're really lucky, you're getting two. So what that means is for every 100 people who see your service or product or offer, one person's actually going to buy. So 100 people may see it. 90 people may say, now this is not for me. 10 people might be like, oh, I'm kind of interested. I think I'll check it out a little bit more. And then of those 10, nine drop off and one actually buys. So when you take a look at that funnel, right, in corporate level marketing, and I'll tell you a little bit about my background afterwards, but in corporate level marketing, the top of the funnel is called demand generation. The bottom half of the funnel is called lead generation. So I'm going to teach you about demand generation through the SOLD system, S-O-L-D, strategic organic leads on demand. So make sure that you get your pen and paper, laptop, phone, tablet, whatever you need to do to take some notes, maybe um, take some screenshots. But we're going to be talking about demand generation. Now, I talked to you earlier about lead generation and how when you're trying to grow your business online, sometimes it can feel very scattered and all over the place and siloed, meaning you're doing this, but it's not connected to this and it's not connected to this. The soul system demand generation is about creating content that attracts your ideal buyers. It has them be in demand of your service and product so that you don't have to push your message out to them. You don't have to shove your service or product in their faces. Instead, you create content that's interesting, it's engaging, they start to know, like, and trust you, and then they start to want your product. They start coming after you. They're the ones that your message or content creates the demand. So that's demand generation. Now, what the sold system is, it's these 12 separate strategies that you can use to attract your ideal client, buyer, customer, client, follower, whatever, right? It's 12 strategies. But the difference with the soul system is that it's not scattered. It's very specific. There is a specific sequence that you're supposed to carry out in terms of how you execute your marketing. And when you execute it in this way, building success in one area with one strategy and becoming successful before you move on to the second strategy. And then the second strategy starts to work in tandem with the first one. So now you've got these two successful strategies working for you, right? And so instead of 1 + 1 = 3, it's like 1 + 1 = 6. That's what synergy is, because now the messages are working together. So once you have these two channels working really well, then you add on the third and the fourth and the fifth, right? So by the time you get to the 12th channel, you have so much synergy and success that it's easy to scale. That's basically what the soul system is about. So what are these 12 different steps or strategies, and how do you execute them in the soul system that so that you can scale your way to success? So the 12 steps in the soul system are as follows. The first step is video marketing, right? Sometimes we get confused. Should I be working on SEO? Should I be working on my blog? Should I be working on my website? Should I be doing the social media? Should I be on TikTok? Like, where should I be? What should I do? And what should I do first? Those are some of the questions that people might sometimes ask themselves. And so the soul system lays that strategy out for you and tells you what to do first, second, third, fourth, fifth, etc. The first strategy in the soul system, S-O-L-D, strategic organic leads on demand generation. The first step is video marketing, right? We tell people if you have no money, time, um, resources, budget, experience, etc., just start with video marketing. You don't have to be the face of your video. You can you can do a video of the day in the life, or get customer testimonials that you turn into videos, or take product shots, or just take a PowerPoint presentation and turn that into a video. You can use AI to create videos for you these days, right? So the first step is video marketing. Again, the algorithms like it. Video is more memorable. It's better for your branding. It will put you ahead of your competition. Short form video can lead to longer form video. So first you pique their interest, and then, you know, you get to prove to them why they should do business with you. And so we always tell people, start with video. Again, like I said, it's easy, it's fast, it's effective, it's free. It doesn't have to take a lot of time. You can start the strategy on your phone. I mean, that's the way to go, right? Once your video marketing is working for you and you're getting some leads and customers and sales through video marketing, then we say now start to focus on your local marketing. Make sure that you have your Google business page up. Make sure that you have testimonials and reviews, and make sure that your business is listed in directories, because that's a huge opportunity you could be missing out on if you're not there. But again, if you don't know the strategies and if you don't know the steps in each strategies, you're going to have a difficult time and you're going to struggle. So the first step is video marketing, then local marketing. Then we move to mobile marketing. That's QR codes, SMS messages, etc. I always tell the story that once I went to a presentation and I just said, if anybody wants this plus this free gift, just send me a text message. And, I had like 20, 30, 32 people message me, instant leads, right? And a lot of those leads converted. So SMS messaging, mobile messaging is one of the additional ways you can collect leads online. After that, we focus on social media. And what's interesting about the SOL system and why it's strategic is because you're going to learn about 12 different steps in the SOL system, right? And the way we do it is you execute one strategy per month so that you're not overwhelmed. In January, we focus on video marketing and sort of laying the foundation for the business for the rest of the year. Then in February, we'll focus on local marketing. In March, we do mobile marketing. In April and May, we do analytics and social media, etc. And so again, down the line, we'll do branding and such. Now, the reason why it's laid out this way, like we said, video is the foundation. It's easy, it's quick, it's effective, and it's free. And we don't start with just social media because there are so many different channels in social media, and the algorithms are always changing, and it takes a while to warm it up and to get it working, right? So if we were to start with social media, you wouldn't experience as quick results as if you just started with video marketing, which again is why this whole system is so special, why it's laid out the way that it is. It's because it's this special sequence that helps to bring the synergy, that helps to bring the success. So you'll also see down the line in the SOL system that we also talk about branding and how by creating the right message, you can attract your ideal buyer. But again, branding takes a long time. So we wouldn't start with branding. We start with video marketing, then local marketing, then mobile marketing, social media marketing. Then we take a look at your analytics. Now that you've been doing some things in a couple different areas, you can see which social media channels are working best for you, which videos are working best for you, what's the best time of day to post, where are you getting your most success. So you can start to look at your analytics and be more strategic in your decision making moving forward as to which channel you should be on and what message you should be promoting, right? After that, in the S.O.L.D system, we teach people to do a competitive analysis and competitive research. Take a look at your competitors, and this again is a lot of stuff that small businesses don't do, or it's scattered, it's not consistent, but the S.O.L.D system brings you that structure. Anyway, then you want to take a look at, like I said, your competitors, do a SWOT analysis. What are their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats? What are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats? And then you can sort of see where you are in the market. How's your messaging different? How's your target audience different? And then, carve out a specific niche just for yourself. And you're going to be way more successful doing that than just trying to speak to a very broad market. So those first 6 steps, those are the first 6 steps of the S.O.L.D system. Again, S.O.L.D, Strategic Organic Leads on Demand. There are 12 steps. The first 6 steps are basically beginner steps, right? Those are the beginner steps. Those are like the basic steps. And then we move on to the more sophisticated and strategic steps. Those 6 steps consist of the following. The 7th step is branding. Right now that you have, you got some videos out, you got some stuff local, you're doing some social media, you're looking at your analytics, you're getting some feedback, you've done your competitor research, you sort of can figure out, who you are and what your brand and what your message is, and really work on your brand story. So again, we don't start on that because it takes time and you need to make money, right? You need to get customers and sales in quickly. So we don't start with branding. Branding is the 7th step of the remaining 6 steps and the sophisticated strategies in the S.O.L.D system. So the 7th step is branding. 8, 9, and 10, the 8th, 9th, and 10th steps are all around content. So now that you know who you are, your competitors are, your niche market, your ideal, client, your message, your position in the marketplace, now you can start creating content, right? You can start writing blog articles that are specific to your target audience and the right keywords, the right messaging, etc. You can be more targeted in the videos that you produce. Are you going to do long form, short form? Are they entertaining? Are they informative? Are they engaging? Right? Which videos have worked well for you in the past, and make more of those videos. You can maybe start a podcast series and get a list of different topics you want to talk about, different types of people that you want to speak with or interview. You can get your graphic design banners, go on Canva or hire somebody on Fiverr or a professional graphic designer and start designing the banners, the flyers, the infographics, like start to create your content. Anyway, you want to do your branding, and then you want to create your content, and then you want to start to market your content. So now you have like a Google Drive, you've got a folder full of videos, you've got a folder full of blog articles, you've got a folder full of um, graphic design banners. You just got all these folders on your Google Drive, and now you can start to market your content. You can start to automate it. You can put together a schedule so you know what you're promoting when, right? That is the 9th strategy. I think I'm missing something. What's after branding? Whatever. Anyway, so you create your content and then you market your content. You might want to put it on LinkedIn, or are you going to be on Pinterest, or are you going to be on Facebook, X, Threads? Like, where are you going to market your content now, right? So you create the content, you market the content, and then you syndicate the content. That is the 10th step. You syndicate the content. So now instead of just relying on your own sources and your own platforms and your own audiences, you start to leverage other people's audiences. Again, when you created your podcast list, perhaps now you do a podcast and you give some free giveaway or a bonus or an incentive or a discount to them, and then they opt into something, and now you're growing your email list, or they follow you on social media and now you're growing organically. So you can write an article and you can have it syndicated in different places on different platforms. You can be a guest blogger. So content syndication it's about not just relying on your own distribution methods and your own channels, but leveraging the channels and the distribution arms of other people, COIs, centers of influence, brand ambassadors, influencers, affiliates, etc. The 11th step is campaign planning. So now you can actually be a little bit more strategic moving into the next year, because this is the 11th month. You can be a little bit more strategic and look back on the last year and say, okay, this is what we did. This is what worked. This is what didn't work. This is what brought in a lot of money. This was what brought in a lot of leads. These are our 4 ideal buyer personas. These are the 3 or 4 industries that we want to go after. Like, now you can actually start to plan. So that's the 11th step in the S.O.L.D system, is doing some campaign planning. Maybe you're going to do it monthly, where January you focus on New Year's resolutions and new beginnings, and then February your content is all around love, and March it could also be around spring and spring cleaning and new beginnings. So you can use different themes throughout the years to create your campaigns. That's the 11th step. And then finally, we move into the 12th step. The 12th step is paid ads, and that's where you can really scale your business. Now, a challenge with some people in the past when they've moved into paid ads is they've moved into paid ads way too quickly, right? They're like, I need some money. They jump into paid ads. They don't really understand how it works. And that's the point of, taking one whole month and diving in very deeply into each channel, is that you really get to know it intimately and how it works and how to be successful. A lot of people jump into paid ads way too quickly, not really understanding it or all of the nuances that are involved to really make it work. Like, not, I'm just going to pick I want conversions, or I want web visits, or like, it's so much deeper than that. So with paid ads, you can use all of the information that you have gathered in the previous 11 strategies that you've executed in the S.O.L.D system, S-O.L.D, Strategic Organic Leads on Demand, where you use demand generation to create content and messaging that attracts and magnetizes and pulls your ideal client towards you, rather than you just, creating ads and putting up ads and pushing your message into people's faces that aren't that interested. Like, there's not that much of a demand for your service or product because no one is asking for it. You are pushing and shoving it in people's faces. But when you use the S.O.L.D system to scale through paid ads, then you'll have greater success, because you will have all the data, the research, the messaging, the competitive analysis, the ideal target audience targeting, to be successful in your paid ads and to know on what channels you should market, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that is basically the S.O.L.D system, S-O.L.D, Strategic Organic Leads on Demand, that gets you free traffic and leads on autopilot. Not just leads, but high quality pre-qualified leads, because they've already seen your content. They've put up their hand. They've opted in. They're like, I want to know more. I'm interested. That's basically what you want. Now, before I leave you, I want to give you one other really strategic nugget, and that is how to help you be successful with the very first strategy, which is video marketing. So as I mentioned before, like, everybody should absolutely do this if you want to gain some synergy, momentum, and success in your business. You really need to master the first step in video marketing. So now for this next second half of this presentation, I just want to spend a few minutes talking to you about the importance of video marketing, talking to you about the first step in the S.O.L.D system. They say you don't have to see the whole staircase, you just have to take the first step. And the first step is video marketing. Now, I warned you earlier that when people execute these strategies with typical lead generation, right, it's all scattered, it's segmented, There's no real mastery in it. So I'm going to teach you and show you in the next few minutes how you can master video marketing and start to accelerate your success. Okay. So what you want to do when you're executing your video marketing, and like you already know why you start with video. I don't have to go over that again. I'm telling you why you want to start with video marketing. That's what the Soul System is all about. These 12 sequential step-by-step strategies that you have to execute in this particular sequence in order to get that synergy and momentum, right? So you want to start with video marketing. Now, here's the thing. The reason why we spend an entire month or more on one strategy is because you really want to master it. You want to understand it on a deep level. You don't just want to kind of be putting up videos. You want to be very strategic about it so you can be successful. Now, video marketing, what is that and what does it mean? I can't get into all of that right now. Anybody who is interested, I do offer a course. There'll be a link, down below where you can get more information and in depth into it. But there are all different kinds of videos that you can make. What I do want to answer for you here today is, well, where should you put these videos, right? Because you're making videos, but should you put them on TikTok? Should you put them on YouTube? Should you put them on Instagram? Should you put them on Facebook, Meta? Like, where should you put them? So, because we dive so deeply into each and every single strategy every single month, with video, we say start with YouTube in mind. And here's why. We're not saying make videos and put them everywhere, for sure. Maximize all your channels. But you want to start with YouTube in mind because YouTube is the second largest search engine. What does that mean? People who are going there are in demand, they're in pain, they're in search for a solution, an answer to a query, a problem. They want to find something. There's some kind of demand. So they'll go on Google or they'll go on YouTube and they'll search for it. That's not happening on the other social media platforms. People are there for a quick dopamine fix, or they're in line at the grocery store. So they're just trying to catch up socially, digitally with people online. There's no real search intent. So those people are not really buyers. They're more tire kickers or looky-loos, right? The people that go online, they're looking for a solution. They want an answer to their problem. They want to buy something, use something, like they want something. So although you can create videos, make sure that you start with YouTube in mind. Make sure that you're putting your videos on YouTube. Now, there are other sort of intricacies that are involved in that. Again, that's all covered in the course. How long should your video be? What should your videos be about? That's all really important. But again, the second little secret sauce that I want to give you is not only that you have to start with video marketing, but you should start with YouTube in mind because it's the second largest search engine and you'll get people in your funnel with buyer intent. But you're also able to capitalize on keywords. That's another thing you can't do with regular ads on the other platforms. I mean, there is sort of like video SEO that's evolving, but it's not as direct as someone going onto YouTube and searching for a video using particular keywords. So in the course, I teach you how to do keyword research and how to find the terms that people are searching for when they're looking for solutions as related to your service or product or industry, etc. That way, that's why I say make videos, but start with YouTube in mind, because now you can put those keywords in your title. So when people are searching for this particular thing, your video will come up, right? That's way easier than trying to rank your entire website, to get on the first page of Google, right? Ranking a video is easier, arguably easier than to try to rank your whole entire website. And it's way faster. And so those are a couple little secret nuggets. I've already explained to you what the SOL system is, why it's important, how to use it strategically, what the different 12 steps are. And I'm giving you some golden nuggets so that you can master the first step or strategy, which is video marketing. I'm telling you to start with video marketing, but not only that, start with YouTube in mind. Put your videos everywhere, but start with YouTube in mind so that you can start doing some keyword research. You can start putting those words in your titles and in your descriptions and have a better chance of ranking your video on the first page of Google. And then there are other sorts of little secret tips and strategies, right? Not only do you have to put YouTube videos on YouTube, but you're supposed to put a certain number of videos on YouTube because you can't just put two or three or four or six or seven videos on YouTube and think you're done. YouTube is not going to pay attention to you. They want to see that you're consistent. They want to see that you have a lot of videos. So exactly what is that specific number of videos that you should have or start with to accelerate your success? And like I said, warm up the algorithms and have them and the search engines start to pay attention to you. There is strategy behind it. And so again, in the course, I cover, how long the video should be, how to do your keyword research, and use those in your descriptions, as well as how many videos you should start with, right? And then when you start with that number of videos, you also have enough that you can start collecting that data. 10 of those videos might perform really well, 10 of them may not, but now you're starting to gather some data. So yeah, make sure that you're starting with video. You start with YouTube in mind, second largest search engine. You're capitalizing on buyer intent. You're able to use keywords in your description. This is going to give you a better chance at ranking on the first page of video. You have to learn, how many videos you should put on YouTube. And not only that, but there are so many other videos that you have to compete with, right? How do you get somebody to click on your video? Well, the secret sauce there, my dear friends, is having the right thumbnails. So part of the strategy is to give little appetizers or teasers with short form videos. That's why I say you don't have to take a lot of time. Just start with, 20, 30, 1 to 3 minute videos, shorts, which introduce people to you and sort of get them to pay attention to you, notice you. And then you can drive them to your longer form content where you can actually start to educate them and teach them and focus on their pain points and really nurture them as to why they should do business with you. So those longer form videos, actually, you can upload something called a thumbnail. That's another thing people don't know or don't do. So like, oh, I'm going to do video marketing. I'm going to put some videos up on YouTube. Here's my video. And they don't think about the strategic things because they don't know, because they don't spend enough time in one channel to gain success. They're just like, oh, I got to post on social media. I got to do this. I got to do that. Like I said, they're scattered and they practice shallow marketing. They don't go deep. They don't, you know, they don't really take advantage of the depth of knowledge that there is in one particular channel to be super successful. So yeah, you want to start with YouTube in mind. You want to have the videos, the right amount of videos at the right length. You want to have keywords in the titles and in your description. You want to have thumbnails. You also want to make sure that you have good channel art, because if someone comes to your channel and it doesn't look very professional, that doesn't really leave a good first impression. And there are a bunch of other tips and tricks on, mastering video marketing and monetizing it. And that's the last thing I want to say before I go. Again, if you want more information, then just like click on the link below, find out about our course or our program, or how we can help you and work with you. But the last thing I want to talk to you about is monetization. And that's why I say start with video marketing, because you can gain the quickest amount of success that way. And start with video, start with YouTube. No, start with video and start with YouTube in mind, because not only is it the second largest search engine, some people say they don't even watch TV, they watch YouTube videos. The other reason is that if you start to really not become a YouTuber or, like really create a whole YouTube channel. I'm not telling you to do any of those things because you have your own business to run. But since you need to market your business anyway, since you need to make videos anyway, and you're starting on YouTube, as I'm suggesting, because you're going to be attracting, that's why I say they're high quality, pre-qualified leads, because they've already seen your video. They've already been warmed up. They like you a little bit before they actually reach out to you, right? Yeah, and the same thing with the local marketing. They can read reviews and they can experience you before they actually experience you. So they feel like they're getting to know you, they might like you and trust you before they actually talk to you. But the other thing is, since you got to market your business anyway, since you have to create videos anyway, since you're throwing them on YouTube anyway, if you can get enough videos on YouTube, and if you can get enough people to watch enough of your videos, within a certain time frame, you can actually monetize your YouTube channel. And that's not something that you can do with regular social media channels. All you can do on other social media channels is post and hope and pray that people click your link and buy. Right? That's all you can do. That's the best you can do to monetize those social media channels. Whereas with YouTube, you can actually monetize your channel. Here's a little clip of, money that I made in like 3 weeks or a month. And it's not a whole heck of a lot of money, but it is basically passive residual income, doing what I would do anyway, right? But doing it strategically. And that's what the S.O.L.D system is all about. Doing everything strategically, S-O.L.D, strategic, organic, free leads on demand, using demand generation, where you pull people in, you attract them, and you magnetize them, as opposed to pushing and shoving your message in their face. So people are searching for you, they find you, they find your videos, they find your channel, they subscribe, they get notifications when you post other stuff, they consume more of your material, your watch time grows, the amount of videos and subscribers you have grows, and then you can actually monetize your YouTube channel. Now, I'm not saying that that's possible or probable for everyone, but I'm saying for those who want to use it as a success strategy, it really is a pretty good one. And like I said, you have to market your business anyway. You have to do videos anyway. And I've already told you why. So I would encourage you to follow the S.O.L.D system to increase your success and grow your business online and get more customers, clients, leads, prospects, cash, etc. Follow the S.O.L.D system. Follow one step or one strategy every month. That way you're focusing on it for a full 4.5 weeks. So you'll learn all the things that other people just, they never get to that level or depth of understanding to really tap into what it takes to be successful in that particular channel. You do that for video, then you do it for local marketing, then mobile marketing, the social media, then analytics, competitor research, branding, content creation, content marketing, content syndication, campaign planning, and paid ads. That is the S.O.L.D system. And this is the Video Marketing Mastery and Monetization Program. And I hope you have learned something here today. For those of you who want to follow up, we have 3 options. You can just get the purchase. Like if you're a warrior and a do-it-yourselfer, you can get that program. It is $9.97. If you want us to do a lot of the things for you, like create the thumbnails, the channels, give you the keywords, we'll even make videos for you and give you a posting schedule and calendar. If you want us to do that for you, it's $14.97. And then we have agency, concierge, white glove service, where we're not only setting you up on your sort of lead generation, but we're also holding your hand and executing for you the lead nurturing part of it, which is, okay, great. You've got your YouTube channel up, you've got your URL. Hopefully you have your URL. Our course teaches you to do that. There's no point in making videos and then sending them everywhere. You want to capture leads so that you can follow up with them, market to them, and then have them eventually buy, right? So we tell you to have like a landing page. Don't just send people to your website. Have a specific dedicated landing page that is designed to collect leads. And then so with the agency white glove concierge service, we will give you 3 landing pages so that you can split test and see which ones work. We will create your welcome email. We'll set up all the automations for you. We'll set up your email responder lead nurturing series, which again gets people to know, like, and trust you until they convert and buy. And a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't remember. I'm just kind of too exhausted to list them all, but they're all listed below. All the bonuses are below. So again, you can just get the Warrior Do-It-Yourself Video Marketing Mastery and Monetization Program for $9.97 or 3 payments of $3.97. You can get the Done For You, the program plus the Done For You bonuses, where we will do all of, the keyword research. We'll do everything for you. That's $14.97 or 3 payments of $6.97. And then we have the VIP concierge white glove service, where you're actually getting agency support. And that starts at $9.97. So that is it. That is it for me and my time. I really enjoyed being here with you today. I hope that you've learned a lot about the S.O.L.D system, the strategy of it, the success behind it, how synergy and momentum contribute to your success, all the different steps that you have to take to scale through paid ads, which steps and strategies to take and in which order, and why we start with video marketing, why that's the foundational strategy in the S.O.L.D system, and not just how to execute video marketing, but how to execute it masterfully, how to execute it excellently so that you can get the results for your business and you can also monetize your channel and make some passive income that could maybe feed into your business or software or pay bills, or that could be your savings fund or your fund or whatever. But we all know that to achieve success, you need multiple streams of income. And I've given you not only 12, but an additional bonus one by telling you to start with video marketing, start with YouTube in mind, and hopefully get to the place where you can monetize your channel in addition to promoting your business. That is it for me. Again, like I said, I really enjoyed my time here with you today, giving you all of this information. So God bless, be well, take care. And for those of you who have signed up for the program, thank you so much. I look forward to working with you. I will see you on the other side.